don't need 1,000 expensive art supplies to create beautiful watercolor professional painting. In fact, when I first started watercolor paintings, I bought too many art supplies thinking it would make my art better, but actually it didn't. So today I am stripping away the marketing noise to show you the only art supplies you actually need to create stunning, high quality watercolor artwork. Let's start with the foundation. First thing first, I use generally these watercolor artist paper, 25% cotton. It's A4 size, 200 GSM, and it's from Bristol brand. So it's not necessary to buy only from this particular brand. So you can buy from any brand. You can see the texture, the thickness of this paper. So I have these papers in A4 size, in A3 size, and I have it in A5 size as well. So basically you can buy 200 to 300 GSM cold pressed papers. Cotton papers keeps your hand painted motifs completely flat and your colors incredibly vibrant. Next up, paints. You don't need a giant 48 color palette. To be completely honest, a basic set of artist grade tube paints will last you years and give you better results. So I use Bristol Artist watercolors. You can buy it of any brand. So one thing you need to consider, you have to buy artist watercolors, not cheap student grade paints, because it makes a huge difference. Next are brushes. So if you think you need 15 different brushes to paint florals or birds, I'm happy to tell you that you don't. You really only need one or two high quality round brushes, usually size of 4, 6 or 8 kind of. It depends on the painting size as well. Now let's talk about the things you should absolutely never spend money on. Now look at my desk right now. I just use two simple glass jars or plastic takeaway containers. The secret is to always use two. One container is for washing off the dirty pigments and the second one stays clean. So you always have pure water for mixing fresh washes. And instead of wasting tissue papers, I use an old cut up cotton rag. An old cotton cloth absorbs water beautifully, lets you control exactly how wet your brush is, and you can just wash it and reuse it forever. It's practical, it's completely free, and it's better for the environment as well. So now let me show you my color palette setup. You do not need to buy expensive pre-filled watercolor pans. Instead, I use these empty watercolor palette, which as you can see, I have already filled with my favorite colors and let dry. I buy my professional paints in tubes and squeeze them directly into these little empty pens and let them dry overnight. These saves a massive amount of money. And let me customize my exact color palette. Then it has these larger built-in segments designed for mixing your washes right inside the tin, which is amazing if you are traveling or sketching on the go. And my absolute favorite budget friendly trick is just a simple white ceramic plate from my kitchen. On plastic palettes, watercolor forms annoying little droplets, making it hard to see your color. But on ceramic, the paint spreads out smoothly so you can see the exact shade you are mixing before it touches your paper. And I have put links to all my trusted studio supplies in the description box below, so you don't have to waste your time in searching. So just go and check the description box. So if this raw and genuine breakdown saved you some money, then hit that subscribe button for my channel. Tell me in the comments what exactly art supply you absolutely can't live without. And if you want to see how exactly I turn these traditional watercolor paintings into digital prints, which can be later used for selling purpose for art prints, then click right here on the screen and watch my studio return vlog. Take care, keep creating, and bye!